let's have a further look at Gaucho knots and herringbone knots. We've not actually mentioned herringbone knots before, but we have been looking at them, trust me, and the previous video gave a brief introduction to Gaucho knots. Here I am in Advanced Grid Maker, and I'm going to tie a 3-strand Turk's head, hence the column coding over, under. I've got 3 colours, blue, white and red, so I think I'm ready to go. Column coding, standard grid, and I'm not getting my 3-strand knot, am I? It's just still showing strand 1. It thinks this is 1 strand, and if you look at this pattern, certainly in the middle there it's going over 3, under 3, but it's not using the 3 colours. I sometimes find this happens, and the best thing to do is close the window and start from scratch. It seems to get hung up. Maybe my system, maybe something I've done, but if in doubt, just reopen the page. So bear with me. Yes, I've just restarted this page. All I did was go up to the top there, freakingsweetapps.com, etc., and made sure the URL was correct and just hit return, and I'm back. I've actually reset this now to what I wanted, 21 parts, 15 bytes for a 3-stranded Turk's head, and I've got the column coding with 3 overs, 3 unders, and I've chosen red, white and blue. Let's see if that's worked. Yes, it has. Let me go back to the strand gap size, and I'll make this small. I won't make it 0. 0.05 inches. That's taking shape. Let's reduce that to 0 again, the strand gap size. See what the final knots will look like when it's tightened up. There we go, and that's actually a herringbone knot. We've seen that before, and if you recall from the previous lesson, if you click row coding, standard grid, get a gaucho knot. There's really nothing new in this lesson that we haven't covered before. Let's tie something different. Let's tie a 4-strand Turk's head, which will be a herringbone knot. We started with a base of 7 parts, 5 bytes, multiply by 4, that's 28 by 20. We will need another colour. Let's try yellow. And column coding. Wait a minute. We've now got 4 strands, haven't we? So we need 4 overs, 4 unders. Just another quick reminder that these need to be uppercase. Column coding, standard grid. Not sure I like that combination of colours, but whatever floats your boat, baby. Look at row coding. Should be a gaucho knot. Yeah, that actually looks nicer than the herringbone knot. Have a play, as I always say. Try different settings, different number of strands, different colours, and I haven't ticked the consolidate overs and unders. That didn't really matter in this case because there were no wraps around the cylinder, if you remember from the introduction video. But as we tie longer Turk's heads, we'll find ourselves having to wrap the cord around the cylinder before we get from the top to the bottom pin. So I generally make sure this is ticked all the time. It doesn't default, so do check that. Let's go down here. Yes, it does say 4 strands, and there are the instructions. Again, if we go up, I prefer to use the half cycle list. I find this much clearer. and probably a little safer as well, because if you're looking at the list at the bottom, the list of instructions, it's sometimes possible to get one of the steps slightly wrong. I think there's less chance of that using the half cycle list. Right, that's herringbone and gaucho knots. We will, sometime very soon I hope, look at pineapple knots. This probably take a few videos to do that, because there are more options involved with pineapple knots, but it really does get quite exciting. Does for me anyway. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.